What is up, A team? Welcome back. Awesome here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day, or not, depending on where you're at, but I hope it's awesome. And yes, we're back at it tonight to talk more about some crypto, to talk more about sort of how the day has transpired, where the pricing's at. A lot of the energy that I'm going to exert on this stream today is really just going to be talking about price action, where we think the prices are going to go. We're going to be looking at a lot of charts today. Maybe put some positions in. I think that there's still some areas where it's going to come down. We are trending over a 3-week trend, doing the exact same thing like I told you guys earlier on stream. This trend is still live right now. I mean, it's still going on. And we could drop back down into like the 320 or 335 zone for XRP again. Right now, it's been doing really, really well. It's been going up and down. So we'll talk about a lot of charting today. We'll talk about how to enter plays into BTCC. If you guys haven't ever jumped into BTCC, or if you haven't done perpetual trading, that's kind of what the stream is going to be about. It's going to be kind of a shorter stream. I'm not going to go too long. I mean, we'll probably be here for about an hour, but we're definitely going to get off soon because I'm going to watch the rain soccer game with my daughters, and kind of excited about watching that. So with all that, let's jump into it. We got the A team in the house here. What is going on, everyone? We got Accuracy. What's up, dude? Flow Plus. What's up? Goober. Route 66. Batchman. What's up, Batchman? Tad. Good to see you, dude. We got Just Maui's in the house here. What's up, buddy? Reserve Currency. Vintage. Dangerous Dave. What's up, bud? Marty. Evan. Chipper. What's going on, dude? Tall Paul. BP. Jonathan. It's good to see you guys. We're over here on TikTok as well. What's up, everyone on TikTok? We got Enzo. Kennedy. What's going on, guys? We got T-Bro in the house here. Andrew, what's up, Andrew B? My super mod over here on the TikTok side. We got Tybo, Marvin. We got QD up. What's up? What's going on? Appreciate you guys all being here on the TikTok side. But yes, we got some things to talk about today. Some good things in regards to just where the cryptocurrency market's going here. Let me share my screen. Let's jump into it right now. As you can see, we have climbed back up to a 3.85 trillion. This was actually at a 3.81 this morning. We're up about, it says we're down about 1.9%, but we're actually up a little bit today. Volume starting to pick back up. You can see right here over the 24-hour volume, we're up about 17%. This was actually negative this morning. Bitcoin dominance is still at 61%. Not looking too bad. Over the last hour, ETH is back up. We just started a new hour, but Bitcoin's back up right now above the 118 mark. You can see Ethereum's back still above the 35.4. And then right here, XRP been bouncing around the 335 to about 345 to 335 range. We've been following this. I've been in and out of this position 2 times today, both long positions, and actually made some decent rounds on that. I did not short it. I strictly longed it, waited for it to come back down, hit it again, because I told you guys I have no desire to short right now. We see Solana right now still hover around this 176 marker. We're going to talk a little bit more about Solana in the what could happen there. Also, we got Sui. Sui's another one we're going to be following here at 373. This is actually looking like a very bullish chart right now. And same with Stellar. And right here, we got Hedera. Hedera is looking pretty promising as well. So we'll jump into all this today and talk about it tonight. Also, stock market fell. Obviously, this is on the 15% tariff from the EU imports. We'll see if this actually happens. We have roughly what? 10, let's see, that puts at 28. We have about 14 days until August 1st, which puts us, which is technically when tariffs go live. We'll see if that actually happens or not. That could be a big day for crypto. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, is that going to cause a big dip in the market? I have no idea. But yeah, August 1st is kind of like the day of... either the day of reckoning or what, I don't know. But if tariffs actually hit, we'll see what happens to the markets. I don't know what's going to happen here. So kind of excited about that. You can see right now liquidations are actually looking pretty compared to the last couple days. It's kind of weak. I mean, look at this, dude. We're only 912 longs have been wrecked. Only 2.82 million. Dude, we're up to like 100 million in the last hour, 200 million in the last hour. So it's kind of crazy when you look at this charting right here. Right now, for the 24-hour marker, 542 million longs have been shorted or been hit in the last 24 hours. What did I tell you guys about this? Typically, when we have longs that are getting doubled up on this, right now, more like double the amount of longs are getting liquidated to shorts. We can see right here that even in the last 12 hours, look at this, 335 million longs have been wrecked compared to only 49 million. So, I mean, we're talking like, what is that? Almost like, damn, yeah. 10, 15, 20, 30. I mean, dude, we're like six times that. I mean, that's crazy. So yeah, looking at this, basically, what do I always say? It's usually going to flip. It's going to flip back. So, I mean, something you should watch out for right now. We know that eventually the shorts are going to come back and get completely wrecked here in the next probably 24 hours, roughly, give or take. Probably more around the 12-hour mark, which we'll continue to look at charting here. So This is what we're going to spend a lot of our energy on today, is just looking at charts, seeing where we think things are going to go. Today, a lot of things actually reset. As much as we hit all-time highs and been on this ramp upward, dude, with everything. Bitcoin kind of stayed status quo yesterday. Ethereum did its thing a little bit. XRP obviously blew up. Hit levels that we haven't seen in quite some time. We had, HBAR hitting back into the 30-cent mark. A lot of this came down and cooled down, but it didn't actually wreck the chart, right? The cooling down actually happened inside the 236 zone, and that's exactly what we wanted to see. We were saying that we didn't want this to actually fall below the 236 zone. Nothing crazy happened today. We obviously had the crypto bill getting signed. We had the Genius Act getting signed into law today by President Trump. That was phenomenal to see. And hopefully over the weekend, we have positive news with the Senate and the potential Clarity Act and the anti-CBDC bill. I mean, there's a lot of positivity going into next week as well. As long as nothing crazy happens or anything stupid happens, we should be in an upward trajectory again, just like we've done for the last 3 weeks. Saturday, it seems like we start to pull out into the green. And right now, we're actually seeing in some charts that actually is looking more promising than it has before in the past. So let's see right here. So we're betting longs on XRP. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that's where my positions are. My position's longs, dude. This market is not, this is not for, you could play the game if you want. You could play the shorting and longing game if you choose. But that's really up to you. Like I said, I choose to sleep at night, and sometimes shorting the market just does not allow you to sleep. This is the market I'd imagine crypto would be for the last 7 months. Hell yeah, Tall Paul. Chance of XRP going back to $2. It's probably pretty small right now, dude. I'm not saying that a black swan event couldn't bring it down. Like that April, the Liberation Day, that was a black swan event. You know what I mean? Like that, just the tariff announcing of tariffs was like kind of a black swan event, brought us down to the $2 mark. Chances of us hitting $2 again, not saying it can't happen. Anything can happen in crypto, but it just seems like we're in such a good momentum right now. It had to take a lot to kill the momentum, knowing that we have a lot coming up here, a lot with rate cuts. We got a lot with the ETFs. There's just a lot of things coming to crypto. We got the Genius Act bill that just got passed. It's going to open up a lot of doors for crypto. It's going to open up a lot of doors for owning crypto at an institutional level. There's just so many things now, dude. It's insane. So yeah, I can't wait for that. Let's see here. Let's go back down if it's going to be buying the dip. Yeah, we've been saying 235. It's hit 235 multiple times. Let's go back to the hour chart on XRP. This is XRP that I'm showing here. You can see right here, let me get the comment out of the way. You can see right here, this is on the hour chart. Hour chart's looking, like I said, if you've been following this, dude, over the last, since I streamed this morning, right? The stream started this morning at 10 a.m. You can see right here, we said that right here on on Discord this morning, before I got on Discord, it was right around 9 o'clock. I said, hey, this is going to hit 235, and then we're going to have a nice little rally. Dude, it hit 235, came back up right over here at 8 o'clock, around 9 o'clock. It came all the way back up and live on stream. We're sitting here around 346 live on stream. Live on stream, I said, hey, dude, the biggest chance of it coming back down to 335 is there. It came back down, hit 335 again, bought that up, came all the way back up here to 345, which is exactly what we said was going to happen. And then what did it do? It came all the way back down to 336 again, and now back up to where it's at right now. Sitting at 343. But this thing has been an easy book. We want this to trade sideways like we're seeing right now. If you go back and look, we had the same exact thing happen right over here, right before this last little run right here. Remember this day? This is back on July 11th, Friday, July 11th. We came all the way down, then we went all the way back up, then we came all the way down to the same level again and came back up. We hit the 266 2 times in a row. You can see right here that we came down and hit 255. We've hit 255 twice, right? Or sorry, 335 almost twice. We've actually did right here 1, 2, and then we come down and we hit it 336 twice. So the question here is, are we starting to build back out of here? You can see the 1 hour is starting to recover. Look at this. You can see the 1 hour is starting to recover. Usually the 1 hour is pretty good about this judgment right here of going back up. You can see right here, we did have a little bit of a run where we came up and then we had a sell-off right here back on July 12th. We came back up and then we came back down, and that was right going into Saturday. We had this Friday run up and then we had a Saturday sell-off, almost lining up to what we're seeing right now. This is probably right around, probably a little bit, right around this time. We had this run up right here. It went to about the 66% mark on the RSI and then came back down. And you can see that's sort of what's happening right here. Hopefully we break through the 66 mark. Maybe we have a little bit of a sell-off again, come back down to 235, and then it's off for the races going through the weekend, going through Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, which would be really cool to see. And then we'd have this obviously going into Monday, which rose roughly about 13%, which is a fantastic run, right? 13% is a fantastic run. So if we go back and we play this same thing out again, where this comes up a little bit, we'll probably get back up into maybe into the 350s right now, and then maybe have a little bit of a fall off again. We'll see what happens here. But even if we did that, we go back up about 13%. That puts us about let's just say that we have the same exact identical run here, goes back down, comes back up to 13%. That puts us about 380, right? 385 is my number. I told you guys 385 is technically, everyone's like, well, that's probably the all-time high. There was one exchange in South Korea that's no longer exists that had this glitch that made XRP hit this 385 level, which is like their technical all-time highs off CMC, but some people aren't even counting that as their all-time high. But if you want to count that as their all-time high, I think that we're actually, if we actually come up a little bit, come back down by tonight and into tomorrow morning, we might actually see a 385 by tomorrow. By Saturday going in, or Sunday going into Monday, we might see a 385 number. So again, that's based off of 3 weeks of trending the same way, dude. When the 3 hour, when the 1 hour starting to recover, the 4 hours just now hit the bottom, dude. If you guys didn't see the 4 hour RSI, I'll make it a little bit bigger here. You can see right now, whenever we come down and hit this right around the 8 to roughly 5% mark, below the 20% on the RSI, we tend to have a nice breakout. These 4 hours are really good at reading because we tend to have clean up and downs. Look at this, up, down, or look at the up, down, up, down. These are very clean breaks, and it seems to be one of the best things to read here with the 4 hour. We tend to do a really good job of breaking out on the way up. So this will be, like I said, this will be actually a pretty interesting trend coming here with the 4 hour. 4 hours actually looking bullish, right? This is a very bullish looking trend right now. So longing the positions, you're in a lot better position to long this than you are to short it. So if anyone's looking to put a play in, I mean, you're looking at this 4 hour, and this 4 hour could hover around. I'm not saying that it's a science that it's going to go up in price here, like it's a guarantee, but I mean, it's going to, it could bounce around maybe. It could do something like we saw right here. But you go back and look right here, where we actually had a little breakout after that, right? We might have bounced around here from, let's zoom in on this. You can see we had a nice little bounce around right here, and we came down and then we went up and down. I mean, but it pretty much stayed flat. We made about a 2% gain for about roughly, let's see, that was Saturday. I mean, that was like roughly, man, that was like what, 4, 8, 12, like almost 16 hours that we just ran flat. So nothing says that we were actually going to fall out. So technically right now we are moving a little bit sideways right here in this time frame. So, it's up to 345 right now. There is a chance for us to come, like I said, come back down to the 340 to 335. It might not come back down because this is starting to actually recover nicely. The 12 hour just coming down again. Look at this. Every time this actually comes down to this level around 62, we've had nice bounce backs over the last couple weeks. This run right here is a perfect example, right? Comes down right around the 61, 62. We bounce back up to the 98. We come back down to roughly the 61, 62. We bounce back up above the 80. Then we come down, we came back up. So right now you're seeing that we went up to the 92. Now we're coming back down to the 66 right now. And again, maybe a little bit more. Maybe we come off just a little bit to the 57, 60 area, and then we come back up. So we'll have to see how this next 4 hour plays out here. As you guys know, the next 4 hour is at 1700. So that's roughly about what is that? The 12 hour is around 9 hours away. The 4 hour right now, we'll see what this next 4 hour shows us, and that's in about 1 hour and 35 minutes. So when we get a new candle on that one. But XRP looking super bullish here. Let's go to HBAR. HBAR also looking bullish. This is actually at the 236 level right now. It bounced off the 236 twice in the last 8 hours. You can see over here, it's been hovering around this level, dude. This is hit down at this lower level here at 25.45. I actually said this live on stream that it was probably going to have a chance to come down and hit this 25.436. We could probably go back and watch my stream this morning, and we talked about this. There's a very strong level of support right here at the 25.8. It's now bounced off of this 1, 2, 3 times, and now it's back up to the 26 level. So things are looking bullish. I mean, the line right now is 26.323. The 4 hour is looking pretty good here as well. Let's go back and look at the RSIs. Look at the RSI on the 1 hour is bouncing back. We can go back and look at last time that we hit these levels. We've actually dipped down below the 0% mark on the Mickey D's right here. The Mickey D's went down below. We dipped below the 0. And now we came back out. Right now we dipped below the zero. We're actually making a correction. We're getting a little bit stronger now to come back up to that zero mark. It happened here, right? We dipped down below and then we came back up. We dipped down below here as well. We can go down here. You can see right here, we dipped down below it and started to come back up. Right now we're dipping down below. The curve is actually coming a little bit flatter and we're gonna start to curve back up on the 1 hour. That aligned with this positivity coming over the 20% mark on the RSI. Looking really, really strong. 4 hour still coming down. This is the only one that's a little bit mixed on the indicators here. Is that, again, usually when the 4 hour comes down into the it comes down into this level, we want to get below the 20, back into like this 7 to 6 range before we have a real clear signal that this is going to go back up. So I think HBAR has a little bit more of a sell-off here, or it goes a little bit flat. Doesn't have to actually go down in price. It just needs to basically go flat or trade sideways for about another 8 to 12 hours, and we're going to probably sit pretty. And what I mean by that is you can come back over here and see something like this, for instance, okay? We went all the way up, we came all the way down, and you can see all we need is just a little bit of flatness in here for this to actually come down. Something like this right here, where we go a little bit flat, and we start to come down and hit these levels again. Nothing crazy. Look at this one right here. We went flat right here. This is a good example of where we went flat, and it allowed the 4 hour to reset. So it wasn't like we lost our levels. It's just that we traded sideways. And so we traded sideways for, let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16, 24. So roughly about 32 to what is that? 32 to 36 hours, somewhere in that ballpark, we traded sideways and allowed this to come down. So, I mean, right now we're looking at roughly what, 4, 8, 12, 16. So we need about another 12 hours, puts us right in Saturday, dude. I mean, that puts us at 24 to 32 hours. So right in the middle of a Saturday morning, which is lining up perfectly, dude. It's like literally lining up perfectly here. Again, I don't know if it's going to do it or not. We're just taking what the previous charts have shown us and what we're looking at tonight. So, yeah, what's up, Kokor? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Seiko Hunt's in the house here. What's up, guys? We got Jonathan coming in hot with a $5 super chat here. With Bitcoin dominance still high and alts still moving up at the same time, does this mean that the alts will move up to another level when Bitcoin drops? Well, usually Bitcoin dominance right now, you can see Bitcoin dominance has gone flat. You can see right here on the chart, it's this little pink line. It actually has gone flat for the last probably 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, almost 28 hours. This Bitcoin dominance has gone flat. But this is allowed, this flatness by this has allowed us to reset these strength indicators. That's good, dude. Trading sideways is actually good from a retracement standpoint. When we say retracement, it doesn't mean that it has to go down in price. It just means that we have to bring a lot of our strength indicators down, right? The Mickey D's is coming down. We got our the relative strength index or the RSI coming down right here. So, I mean, that's what we want. We don't want the price to actually start dipping down 20, 30% to bring our relative strength down. We just want to trade sideways, let these things reset, and then we take the next level. And so, Bitcoin dominance is actually flat right now, which means that we're kind of trading sideways as of right now anyways. You're seeing that right here. I mean, this is sideways trading right here. We're talking anywhere from 27 to 25. XRP is trading anywhere from roughly 251 to 236. We're in this range right here that we're seeing. And again, that's a strong range. 251 is the upper volume level right here on the Monte Carlo indicator right here. And then we're coming down and we're actually hitting this lower level volume of right here on this pink line that you can see. And we're actually trading in between these levels right here, which is a good sign. That's not a bad sign, right? And again, the 236 is actually a really strong level right here. And we haven't even got down to the 236. So even better for us. Where a lot of other charts like HBAR is actually at the 236. XLM is at the 236. We go down to Solana, right? The Solana, let's move this up. You can see Solana's almost in between the 236 as well. Let's go to SUI. SUI back below the 236. So you can see the XRP is still super, super resilient with where they're at right now. We want to stay in that level. We actually don't want to break below the level. We don't want to break below 236. Charts look like an earthquake measuring machine. Sometimes. What's up, Matty B? What's up, Matty B? Good to see you, buddy. We got Power Genetics in the house. What's up, bud? Just think last time Trump signed in Inauguration Day, crypto goes down. True. But Inauguration Day was 6 and 7 months ago. Things look like the 1 hour looks very bullish. Yeah. We just want the 4 hour to look a little bit more bullish. That's all. The 1 hour is looking really good. We just want that 4 hour to really give us a clear indication that this is going to go up in price, right? So sometimes you're like, hey, you know what? I'll bet the odds. I'll go out there and I'll bet the odds. I'll put a margin call in at the 1 hour. The 1 hour is looking bullish for me. and that's fine. You can go do that, but other people want to actually see confirmation. And so that 4 hour is going to give us that confirmation. That's all I'm saying, is that when the 4 hour actually hits and we start to see these numbers come out, that will actually give us confirmation that, hey, we're actually going to probably go up in price. Like you now have a better odd at winning at a better price for the trade of which you put in there. So that's really what it comes down to here. You're just trying to find a better price to then try to win that bet. And that's what we're talking about when we talk about doing margin calls. We got a Toolbox coming here for 7 months, dude. Appreciate you for being here for 7 months, my guy. Thanks so much, Austin, for all the streams. I appreciate you, man. Thanks so much for being a member for 7 months, man. That is awesome. Dang, I can't get my computer right now. It's movie night. It's all good. It's all good, Tony. I appreciate you stopping by. Hi, Austin. Coinbase has restricted my buying power for 1 month. Is that normal? That is weird. I mean, when they say buying, why would they restrict you? What did you do? We got Oscar. What's up, buddy? My man. What's up, dude? Hope all is well with you, guy. Hope you're having a great Friday. Hope everything that you've built over there with XRP is just killing it right now. I'd love to see your portfolio is probably just straight murking it right now, dude. And I love that. Nice to see the army. Hell yeah, dude. Where did the US 174,000 BTC go? I have no idea. You're talking about 174,000. I don't know where it went, Tall Paul. It's a good question. As long as XRP stays above 325, it's bullish. Yeah, I mean, you can see 325 will put us at roughly, I mean, dude, that puts at a pretty big retracement. Hitting 325 right now, it put us at actually a deep retracement, right? Anything past the 382, so anything into the 382 is it's pretty what they call like a deep retracement. Anything that hits the 382 level is a deep retracement. So 351 is a deep retracement, right? That's technically a sell-off. And you get down to the 0.5 right here on a retracement. That's a deep retracement. Anything past that is now you're into massive sell-off territory. So and then that's where you're really trying to gauge. $3 mark looks like it's going to be right here in this golden pocket. So I mean, people out there are probably already putting some buy orders in at 3 o'clock in anticipation that there could be a massive sell-off, and the people that actually dip in on that $3 buy-in that they've held for however long, could make out on this. But you can see right now the 1 hour, the only thing that's really killing us on the 1 hour right here is the MACDs right here, dude. The Mickey D's is down pretty far. Look at that. That's the only thing on this 1 hour. Well, that's Sui right now. Sui's Mickey D's is not looking hot. So we want this to actually turn around right now. Sui's Mickey D's looking bad. I thought we were on XRP. XRP is looking good. Sui's Mickey D's are looking bad. Damn, I didn't even look at that. That's not looking too good, right? That actually dropped pretty fast. That actually dropped a lot. What's the 4 hour look like? Yeah, 4 hours coming down. It actually hasn't recovered yet. Sui's still coming down. There's going to be a little bit of more recovery here with Sui, dude. You could see based off of the Mickey D's and everything coming in here, finally the 12 hour reached. The 12 hour actually finally got its red tick right here. So we'll see what happens with Sui here. Yeah, Sui looks a little bit different than a lot of the other charts here. But yeah, interesting. That's an interesting look. 12 hour bullish, 4 hour bullish, 1 hour bullish, everything bullish. I like it, Justin. Abel, what's up, man? We got Seiko. Yeah, what's up? Can you look at XDC? I can, man. I'll look at it in a second. Hey, Andy, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A-Team. You're officially now a member of the channel. Welcome, my friend. Definitely go join those Discords. Appreciate that. Austin and Cobb live. Oscar goes live. Everyone's live right now. Everyone just decided to go live. We're getting consolidation right now across the industry. That's pretty bullish. Yeah, I think so too. I think right now, I mean, we want there to be, we want there to be consolidation. We want there to be, just a little bit of I wouldn't even want to say like it's okay for this to consolidate. I mean, like it really is. It's okay for this to retrace. Some people get a little upset when things retrace, but it's actually good. It's healthy. And, you want this to retrace to be able to take those next levels. You want things to kind of consolidate, maybe slow down just a little bit to take that next level. So is there a list somewhere with all the indicators you use? Yeah. Yeah. Right here. I'll put them right here and you can, I'll zoom in on it. You can look at the indicators I use if you'd like while I look through some of the chat here. Big A. Did I see Big A in here? Did I just see Big A? Is that real? We got Power. Yeah, I see Power Genetics. What's up, man? Big A, welcome. being deeply embedded in our space. Welcome, Tariffs. Yeah, I agree with you, Dean. That was weird seeing Big A. I was like, Big A here? What the hell? Crypto charts are so easy to read for an experienced stock trader. Yeah, probably true. That's probably a true thing. Thanks for doing these evening casts, Austin. No problem. Appreciate you, Just Maui. Couple done. Pretty fun. Hell yeah. Commercially, most heavy duty Fords as well. We talking about the Fords? Yeah, I got rid of my Ford, unfortunately. Dreams, what's up, man? It said, I saw gas prices in Hawaii went down. Did they really? That's pretty good. Digital Orgy, $8 to $10 incoming. I mean, it's looking more and more promising. We've been saying 701 for quite some time, Digi. So yeah, I mean, like I said, that maybe that's a little bit conservative for sure. But I think if we continue this trend right here that we've had over the last 3 weeks, which I've shared with you guys over the last 3 weeks, it seems like like I told you guys, it seems like every weekend we're lining up the same thing here. So you can definitely see the trend that's happening right here. I mean, you can see this happens on Monday. We have these runs. It falls on Thursday, Friday. Look, this is Thursday, Friday. It falls down. Then we have this run up on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then we consolidate through the week. We have a little run up. And then we come back down again right here. This is actually on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We have a run down right here. And then we came back up. This is on a Sunday, Monday right here. And then we actually ran through the week into Friday, right? This is Friday. Then we consolidated. We came down, and then we had a breakout Saturday into Sunday and Monday. Then it came down, consolidated on Monday. And then we ran through the week, and we came up here. This is now Thursday, Friday. And we're going down here again. We're going to consolidate, and hopefully by Saturday morning at 5 a.m., maybe before then, we start to rally back out of this on Sunday, Monday. We consolidate on Monday like we normally do and continue to rise up. And like I said, hopefully we get to the new levels up here. That's kind of what we're hoping for. At least that's what I'm dreaming right now, based off of previous 3 weeks of data showing us that that's what we've been doing. As long as nothing happens, as long as there's not a Trump indicator, as long as there's nothing crazy that's said over the weekend, as long as there's none of that crap, right? If we just stay status quo, we're gravy, dude. We could probably continue this rally. Pump it up. Yeah. You have been spot on for a few weeks now. Yeah, the A team's done very well. Our Discord has done very, very well. Yeah, I would say that it's not just me, dude. There's a lot of people in the Discord we talk about a lot, right? We open each other's eyes to a lot of things, so I give it to the A team. So, we talk about a lot of things. We stare at charts a lot. And so I give it back to the A-Team Discord on how well we've been. So, yeah, I appreciate that, though. Is it worth buying something now? It's up to you, man. It's up to you. I'm in England. It's banned for here. Oh, is it really? Damn. CC, the best thing you could do is just go to their website and contact them through the website, dude. That's the best thing you can do. Austin over 100,000 subs. I appreciate you, Amanda. Thank you so much. I'm trying. We're trying to get there, man. We're almost there. We're almost there. Almost to 100,000 subscribers. That'd be badass. What's up, Stephen B? Good to see you, buddy. Austin's on YouTube. Yeah, appreciate you, Andrew. Sunday pumper. Usually what it's been looking like, dude. I mean, going into Saturday, into Sunday, and Monday, it's looking pretty good. Corrections are healthy? Absolutely. Algo. You guys really like your Algorand, don't you? You guys are really liking your Algorand right now. This is healthy. Yeah, with Biden in office, gas was $5.50. It's $4.39. Gosh, dang, $4.39. That's actually pretty good, dude. Yeah, it's good to see you, Power Genetics. Long time no see, bud. Hope all is well with you, man. Finally connected to Discord after months of trying. Turns out it's an iCloud setting you have to turn on. Oh, really? Or turn off? Wow, Barry, that's crazy. Well, I'm happy you're officially in, bud. This is such a great feeling consolidating right now. Yeah, and we're ahead of the game, right? We're ahead of the game. Let's see here. Yeah, I have to pay cash. Costco doesn't take cash. Oh, yeah, they only take card, right? Need a spot ETF, XRP approved. That'd be crazy if that happens, dude. That'd be insane. Still a good time to buy XRP, or is it too late? I mean, yeah, I think a lot of us believe that XRP is gonna continue to rise up to all-time highs. I mean, I've been calling for 701 right now, dude. And people have been saying I'm crazy. People have been saying I was crazy, saying that for years. Even people saying I was gonna get to $3. I was like, dude, it's gonna get back to $3. They're like, you're crazy. I'm like, yo, that's a 10x, bro. Like, that's not that hard to get to. And here we go. The Discord's freaking amazing. Absolutely, dude. Our Discord's killing it, man. Honestly, like, I'm super excited for just everything that's happened. I was looking at all of our, just again, looking in the P&Ls. I mean, like, people are killing it. Even people are putting their losses in there. But, I mean, they're still learning, right? And they're actually, these are right here off of off of contracts right here. But I mean, you know, we're winning as we go along. So yeah, it's super cool to see. People are hitting. It's good to pop in there and actually see people with good wins. And just the open honesty with everything. Austin is a better investment for XRP or XRP on me? I have no idea, dude. We got Richard Stokes. Richard, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A-Team. You're officially now a member of the channel, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And yeah, definitely gonna be in that Discord. Do you send signal in the Discord? Do we talk about buy options? I mean, yeah, we talk about that all the time. I don't say like buy at this time, go over here. We just say, hey, this is what the charts are looking like. This is where the buys and the sells should be. And we talk about it like that. I don't really come out and say like, this is hitting 235, put in your buy order today. No, I don't do any of that kind of stuff. But we definitely talk about a lot of our plays. It is, if you're not in XRP right now, XDC has more. Oh yeah, I got to look at that. Thanks, Austin. I'm doing really well. Hope you and Fan and the family are doing okay. I'm doing fantastic, Project. It's good to see you, man. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. But appreciate you being here, man. I'm looking at Solana to move next. Bought at 146, looking for a new all-time high. Hell yeah. People think we could break $1. People didn't think we could break $1 or even all-time high again. Oh yeah, I know. It was pretty crazy, dude. You come in here, people would be beating you up on the stream for even just talking a little bit positively about XRP. But again, HBAR is in the same boat, guys. HBAR is actually looking a little bit cleaner here in terms of a bounce back. It's hit that 236. The 4 hour, like I said, I think I want the 4 hour to come down. I think I want this to come back down to like the, somewhere in the 25 again. I know people don't want to hear that, but if we don't, that's fine. Keep rising up, right? The hour is looking pretty good. It's starting to come back above. It's consolidated nicely down here since yesterday, around 2 o'clock, and we've stayed down here. It's looking pretty good. The 4 hour and the 12 hour, again, looking nice. If this 12 hour comes down and resets right down here, or at least somewhere down in this marker, dude, we could be off for the races, dude. But again, looking pretty good. We're slowly working our way down, and it'd be nice if we can maybe even bounce off of this 20 marker right here and come back up. So we'll see how this plays out. Either we've been getting screwed on Costco hot dogs for 20 years, or we've been getting a great deal. I think we've been getting a great deal. Hey, Austin, a few days ago, I was able to get my girlfriend into crypto. Finally, she bought Ethereum. She's up $800, dude. That's freaking awesome, dude. That's good. Still can't get in the Discord. It's because we keep bots out, dude. That's why. Sorry, dude. Sorry, we don't allow bots in. Just kidding, dude. You got to connect. You just got to connect your. You just got to go in and connect your Discord to everything else. Just go in there to Discord, connect your YouTube and your Discord. And jump. Well, you're not a. I don't know if you're an actual. You're not a member, bro. You're not a member. That's why. What's up, fan? Glad you guys made it home in one piece after Austin. Dude, that was crazy. That was actually pretty bad. That was probably one of the worst. That was probably one of the biggest near misses I've had in a while. I'm not gonna lie. Austin, my dog that has a shaved butt and walking backwards is more attractive than you. I love it, dude. Yeah. Austin, I got a problem with trading coins. Sometimes up 150 trades in a day. Gosh, dang, dude. I'm just kidding, Digi. Yeah, you got to become a member. Yeah, you don't have a membership next to your name. That's why. I got a reboot pool vacuum today. Nice. What happened today? Oh man. Yeah, we were turning. We were turning, and when the cars stop, and it's a two-lane road, and the car stops, and we're gonna take a left there, and I was taking that left in between the two cars that stopped, and a car was flying on the other end, and it almost clipped the front of our car. So that was what it was. Holding long term from 236, I'm up about $2,980. Gosh dang, good job, crypto. Good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Solana right now. Okay, Solana's actually been consolidating pretty good. It had a nice little breakout over the week, but you can see right now the 1 hour is starting to work its way back up. This has consolidated. I mean, dude, it's been hovering around 184 to right around 174. The 4 hour is actually down at the bottom again. You can start to see right here that this last 4 hour kind of brought it out of the red. So we'll see if this actually comes back up from a good longing position. Again, came back down, touched the 172 and the 174. The 12 hour is going to tell us a lot right here, right? I mean, this is going to see if we can build out of this. It's past the point of control, which is right here. It's actually down. But overall, it's actually looking it's actually looking pretty flat. You can see right now, it's actually looking very bearish. Right now, we're seeing that roughly 39% is actually coming down here to 167 based off the Monte Carlo on the 12-hour. The 4-hour is actually showing a little bit more bullishness here. It's actually at 52. So you'll see what the 30-minute says. Yeah, 30 says 174. 50 is actually right in line right now, sitting around the 176. So yeah, I mean, everything's right around the 176. Actually consolidating, looking pretty good. So, I mean, we'll see what this next 4-hour brings out here. But, I mean, it's consolidated very nicely right now. We're down roughly, what, 8%? 6% right now. That's the lowest it hit was 6%. So not looking too bad. But you got to think, Solana didn't run like everything else did the other day, right? Everything else is hitting all-time highs, XRP going up, HBAR going up, XLM booming. You know, everything's going great. And honestly, Solana didn't do a whole lot. It was kind of crazy how that was, you know what I mean? Everything was flowing into other things. And yeah, it started to bounce. It started to bounce back, I think, right now. Same with, and Sui as well. Sui as well. You are so bad at this. You have to go online only. I don't know what you're talking about, Quartz. Austin, Stronghold token, you get any? I did not touch any, bro. Nothing better. Tokyo while watching. Oh, is that what you're doing? You're smoking a cigar, dude? That's pretty badass. I have the links, though. Seiko. Oh, yeah. Crypto, good. Thanks so much for becoming a member of the A-Team. You're officially now a member of the channel. Welcome, and thank you so much. Appreciate you. Tyler always wanted me to come in and check Compound. He wants me to check Compound. I was gonna look at what was the one that they asked me to look at? It was I said I would later on in the day, later on in the stream. Which one was it? Which one was it? I forgot what it was. Austin, can you pull up? I don't even know what that is. Extra full outdoors. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's XDC. You're right, dude. XDC. Yes. Thanks for reminding me. XDC. Where did I have it on here? I had it on here somewhere. Damn, I thought I had it on here. Wow. Maybe I don't have it on here. I just looked at it yesterday, dude. Oh, right there. There it is. I mean, XDC, yeah, the 4-hour is actually at the top. Wow, this is a lot different than it's a lot different than it was on the other charts there. XDC is actually not looking too bad. It's 1 hour's coming down. So yeah, it's coming down. Nice little consolidation since yesterday, actually. It's coming down. The 4 hours working its way down. Where's the 12-hour at? 12 hours at the bottom working its way up. So yeah, dude, I mean, XDC looks a little bit, actually looks okay. It's actually showing a pretty high percentage at the top right there. Saying a pretty high percentage, it gets to 0.86. 6.47% right now on the 1 hour. What's the 15 minutes say? 15 minutes says lower. 30 minutes says lower. Yeah, I'd probably this has a chance to probably keep consolidating, but I mean, yeah, it looks a little bit more bullish in the next probably, I don't know, 24 hours ish, give or take. Once I'm up $1,000 more, I'm gonna start at the Discord. Okay, I feel confident now. Plus, I'm always on my phone. Yeah, definitely. The Discord's fun, man. It helps you figure things out for sure. It gives you a way of looking at things. So my friend was trying to get me into a loan. Have you heard about it? He thinks it's gonna be big loan, like like just loan. That's crazy. I haven't heard of that. Probably. What's up, GS? Good to see you, buddy. Is XLM showing a cup and handle, Austin? Let's take a look. I guess let's see. I mean, right now it's actually. I mean, it bounced off this. It bounced right off of this 236. Pretty nicely, dude. It bounced off this level, and we can see there's a massive level of support right here at this 44 mark. So right now the 1 hour is working its way up. The 4-hour just started its correction. We just got to make sure that this Mickey D's down here. Let's get the thing out of the way. This Mickey D's right here starts to trail down. We want this next 4-hour to be a little bit of a lighter shade right here at the very bottom. That's what we want to see right here on this one. You can see right down here, a little bit less of a shade right there. 12 hours working its way down, which is okay. The 12-hour working its way down. We want this to be a little bit of a hiccup right here. The 12 hours actually at the bottom right now, which is crazy, dude, on the RSI. Let's actually see. Last time we were at the bottom, dude, we were at the bottom almost for a week. We were at the bottom with XLM. XLM, yeah. This will be interesting to sort of see if we stay above this 44 cent level. But right now, it's actually kind of looking a little, I mean, yeah, probably have to wait the next 24 hours to sort of see where this 12-hour goes. But I mean, it's definitely a nice little consolidation phase right above the 236, and the 12 hours at the bottom, the 4 hours at the bottom, the 1 hour is doing its thing. But I mean, the two big ones are at the bottom. We just got to watch this Mickey D's right here and sort of see where it goes. See if we can actually bounce back up like this, right? Because last time we were this high was back over here, right? We did a little bit of a hiccup and then we rose up to the next level. So maybe we take that next step, which is what we want to see anyways. But yeah, I think a lot of things are looking bullish. If it continues to trend for the last 3 weeks, we're in bullish territory for sure. Hey Austin, I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble logging into Discord. Yeah, so big thing with Discord here, you want to make sure that you actually, when you get into Discord, you want to go over here to your settings at the very bottom. Let me get your comment out of the way. Go down here, connect your Discord. So go over here, say connections, go up here. You're going to hit YouTube, connect the YouTube of which you are a member to. So once your membership thing pops up right here, go back to our Discord right here. And at the very top, it'll say start here. You'll go down to where it says rules. Hit this rules right here, right? Hit the check mark right here. Say you accept the rules. You hit the check mark. And then you'll go in here and you'll actually choose the room that you want to be in. So you'll decide which room you want to be in and click that and you'll be good to go. So that's how you do it, dude. My Mickey D's should be called the Big Mac from here on out. That the MACD should be called the Big Mac. All right, I'll call it the Big Mac. We got the Big Mac down here. All right, we'll call. You guys want to call it the Big Mac? I'll call it the Big Mac. I call it the Mickey D's, but I'll call it the Big Mac. It just the Mac D just sounds like Mickey D's. Big no. This guy. Oh man. I'm actually in the Mickey D's drive-thru. Are you really, Curtis? That's hilarious, dude. What percentage of your holdings are short versus long-term? Oh, majority of mine are long-term, dude. Everything's been long-term. AZ golfer. Yeah, most everything's long-term. I'd probably say 99% of my bags are long-term. Austin, has there been any more word on Gavin Newsom working with Ripple? I have no idea. I did see that come through. I have no idea how that's going to work out. He's getting nuggies with his XRP. Can't send pics. I'm laying in bed thinking about McDonald's. Jamins. I know if I order, I'll feel like shit. True. That's true. That's a true statement for sure. What about Dogecoin? Dogecoin's looking good. Let's actually take a look at Dogecoin. Yeah, why not? Let's take a look at Dogecoin here. Let's see. Where's my Doge? Where's my dog at? I mean, dude, it's looking really good actually. The 12 hours working its way up. The Big Mac's actually looking really good. You can see right here the 4 hours actually working down just slightly. The 1 hour's reset, come back up. So I mean, honestly, like Dogecoin's actually looking pretty solid. It came down and hit some good levels. Let's pull a fib on this to see where our retracement levels were. I mean, dude, this thing came down and actually hit yesterday night, dude. It came down and actually, or yesterday afternoon, it came down and actually hit the 236 and has bounced up really nicely. So yeah, if we can continue this trend, that actually might look pretty good. Dogecoin looks pretty solid, man. I mean, you can't knock Dogecoin, right? Let's see. Let's see. Very excited. Yeah, me too. What do you think of Polkadot? I'm not a big fan of Polkadot, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not my greatest one. You know, again, I know people are in it. I don't want to talk too bad about it, but it's not for me. How do you feel about Bonk? I've had an eye on, but I mean, Bonk's, you know, definitely a top tier meme coin, right? A lot of people like Bonk. I mean, from a meme coin standpoint, you know, it's not my style, but I mean, you know, a lot of people are out there, you know, that one's really traded off of just pure, you know, emotion, and it's okay. Right now, you can actually see that it's actually back into it's actually pretty far into the 382, dipped down, and now it's back up to the 236. So you can see the 4 hours actually at the bottom right now. The Big Mac's actually coming down pretty hot, even though this last 4 hour we had a little bit of you can see we might have peaked out. So the 1 hour is obviously showing that we're working our way back up. So this could be an opportune time to get into something like Bonk. Not that I'm encouraging meme coins, but I mean the right now the charts are not looking horrible. Even the 12 hours coming down a little bit. We don't want to see this have a little bit of a correction here. But the 12-hour RSI is at the bottom, the 4-hour RSI is at the bottom. The 1 hour RSI just started to work its way past the 20. So I mean, like, things are kind of lining up for Bonk, but again, that's a lot of emotional trading. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's no, I mean, outside of just people buying and selling it, that's about it. So very, very different. What do you think Ripple's next partnership announcement will be? It's a good question. Hopefully they start partnering with hopefully with the Clarity Act coming through. Hopefully they start partnering with you know, they start tokenizing some equities or stocks. You know what I mean? I'm also waiting for XDC to take off. Okay. Jeffrey, yes, that is correct. After talking about XLM getting iffy on the 4 hour and 1 hour, is there a chance it can rally tomorrow? Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, and it could be a delayed rally, right? I mean, it actually took off before XLM actually took off before XRP and HBAR did. So don't dismiss about my experience today. Took a look at our chat. Well, I don't even know what happened, Mike. I haven't looked at anyone's chat. I don't know. I'm assuming, I mean, Fan's pretty good about getting people into Discord. Austin, if rate cuts come in September, do you still believe in the market? Yes. Yeah, she's pretty good at getting people in Discord, dude. Yeah, the big thing is gotta accept the rules and then go in and click the emojis and you should be good to go. But yeah, if rate cuts come in September, yeah, it's gonna carry into October for sure. And we already said there could be 2 or more rate cuts here this year still, so that's a big thing, right? What is your honest opinion on VeChain? You know, it's just a slow mover, dude. It's just not that sexy. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a very slow mover. Well, I mean, we can look at VeChain if you'd like. I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there that like VeChain. It's just not. I mean, it's cool. I just don't own it. You know, but a lot of people actually out there own it right now. The chart's not looking too bad. The Big Mac's coming back nicely. It's starting to curve off the 0 right now. Dipped a little bit below it, starting to curve back on it. The 4 hour, let's see the 4 hours, you know, coming back down, trending downward. Maybe we'll have a little bounce back upward. The 12 hour as well. Yeah, I mean, you know, VeChain's definitely, it's just a slow mover. That's all. It's kind of like ADA to me. It's just kind of a slow mover. Not too exciting. Whatever happened to Dr. Oh, I have no idea, dude. Honestly, I have no idea. What will be a good price in XRP? I mean, anything before $7. Hey, bro, updates on Quant, hold, sell. I mean, a lot of people here like Quant, dude. Does he read TikTok chat? Yes, I do. I try to get over here. Do you think XRP is payment for taxes? It could. I mean, it could be if you want to. Is it late to buy right now? I mean, we're talking about there being you know, opportunities to buy in. Appreciate you, Awesome Austin. It has been years since I have attended your live broadcast. Colleen, appreciate you being here still. Old time A-teamer in the house. Gotta love that. Thank you so much for you know, talking and chiming back in and saying what's up. So Later, Austin. Thanks for all the streams lately. All right, BP. I'll see you later, bud. See you in Discord. Austin, you ever think XRP will ever go back down to 210? You know, Jeffrey, it's crypto, dude. Markets tend to react to anything negatively. And that's just kind of where it's at, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's hard to say. You never know what could be said out there. You could never say never. Do you think alt season is in October or before? I mean, I think we've been in a pretty good alt season since November, dude. I mean, you know, XRP's up from 50 cents to $3 and, 45 cents right now. You know, HBAR went from roughly 5-6 cents all the way up to 30 cents, right? And more. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say, you know, that it's not alt season. Some people want to say it's not alt season yet, but I mean, I feel like the markets have been a little bit different this year, and we've just rode a lot up. So still the drop lawsuit, ETS, Ripple Bank, rate cuts, all should be very good. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Quant is boring and has been there forever, but I believe in it. Hell yeah. I'm with you, Metalhead. Yeah. No problem, Jeffrey. I still want recipes, fan. This might be a fake out, and the real thing in November, we have tariffs August 1st. Remember, yeah, August 1st is going to be an interesting, it's going to be interesting, dude. I don't know what's going to happen in August 1st. You know what I mean? All I know is that I do not want to be in any long positions come August 1st. I'll probably just be chilling, waiting to sort of see what happens. Just got out of work. I'm glad I made it to the stream. I hope everyone's doing well. You too, Chad. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully work was good. Will Doge go back to 44 cents? Dude, I don't know. You know, you got to think Doge is inflationary. So Doge is creating new coins every day, which makes it hard for it to ride. Like, you got to have a lot of momentum. You got to have a lot of buying power to buy Doge. When we hit 70 cents back in 2021 with Doge, there was just a lot of money flying into Doge to get it to those levels. So we shorted on August 1st, Andrew. Another long-suffering quant believer here. Quant could be, quant's had its moments for sure. It definitely has had its moments. Buy zone right now is 235 still, dude. Again, and if I miss it, it's okay. You know what I mean? But I'm hoping that we come back down over the next 12 hours, and we might not on XRP, right? XRP is looking really good right now. The MACD on the 12 hours looking really, really good. The Big Mac's looking solid. The 12 hours at the bottom right now. We actually might have already breached the bottom right here. Like I said, this could come up and come back down over the next 12 hours, give or take, and into Sunday. But we could have already missed our opportunity at 235, which came down twice, right? 235 came down, got hit twice right there. The 1 hour is working its way up right now. And usually when the 1 hour starts to, go up, when the 1 hour starts to go up, it usually tends to do a really good job of getting up to the top again. So it'll be interesting to see where this plays out, man. You can see right here, I mean, this thing didn't go above. This 1 hour actually did not go above over the last probably, what was that, from July, almost 4 days, dude. From the time it went up, almost 4 days it took for this to actually get above the 80% marker. So it'd be cool if we did something like this again. You know what I mean? And yeah, but we'll see what happens here. Because you could always reach the top. You could always come up here like this right here at 64 and get rejected again, this is like the kind of the one I'm looking at is what could happen here. Is it could come up and get up to roughly about 66 and then get rejected. And so that's kind of what I'm watching for. See if we get rejected and then have a nice bounce back. So I guess I'm being a little conservative to see if I can buy at a better price. Just became a member. I think I'm connected to Discord. Not sure. As long as you went in there connected to Discord, you can go in here and you can go to rules, dude. So just go right here where it says start here. Go to rules, click the check mark, and then you can see where it says choose. Click these, and then you'll be able to see everything, Richard. Yeah, I missed the 335 by half a cent. Gosh, dang, that's tough, dude. Do you think these crypto bills will affect average? No, I don't think it'll affect any. I hope that they actually open it. Well, you saw Coinbase announces they're going to bring perpetuals to the United States here later this year. So, yeah, I mean, perpetuals is only going to get bigger. You watching Dustin's last fight? Is that today or tomorrow? Isn't it tomorrow? His fight's tomorrow, right? But yeah, I'm gonna try to watch it for sure. Yeah, you have to watch Dustin Poirier's last fight. I mean, if you're a big UFC fan like me, you've been following him for quite a while. I suffered from post-pump depression, such a rush when it all takes off. I've taken a breath now. Good, Metalhead, that's good. UK is lagging when it comes to crypto. The present government hasn't got a clue. Yeah. I get you. I get you on that one. Yeah, I saw they made that announcement today all day. They made that announcement today. You went no, I'm not in any longs right now. I closed 2 longs today. Um yeah, I closed 2 longs today. I'm up like roughly, I don't know, it wasn't that much, like a couple $100. They weren't anything crazy. Made a few little plays here and there. I think that July set 21st on Coin. Is it July 21st for Coinbase? Okay, vintage. I knew it was somewhere around that time frame. What do you think of Sologenic? I don't really know a whole lot about it, to be honest with you. How long have you been doing this? Your wealth of knowledge and a learning curve is steep. Appreciate the community. How long have I been doing it? I mean, I've been trading before I started streaming. Like, I don't know, probably 2000. Probably started really like engaging hard in it in like 2018. Probably 2018 is when I really started. I mean, I was obviously dabbling in stocks and stuff like that, mostly in stocks and doing everything like that, through college. And then, when I was obviously, coming up out of college, I was in stocks, and it was probably around 2018 into 2019. And then I started streaming, 2020, 2021, somewhere in that ballpark. So yeah, I mean, some people would say that's not that long, but I mean, dude, 1 year in crypto is like 10 years in the stock market, dude. Like, just how much, like, the ups and downs, like, and how, I mean, it's just crazy. It's like stocks on steroids, dude. So like 1 year in the game feels like you've been in the game for 10. And I bet you anyone that's been here for 3 months feels like they've been here for a year. Guaranteed. Anyone new jumping into crypto starting November or even starting in January, and we're only here 6 months, I bet you they feel like they've been here for 3 years. I will say when it runs, but I appreciate that a ton, dude. Yeah, my dad taught me well. I think your father taught you. I appreciate you calling. What's your take on Jake Clever's claim of XRP? I don't even know who that guy is, dude. Is that the guy? Is that the guy who? That Brandon was talking about? I don't know who that guy is. I will say when it runs like that, I don't focus on work enough. I look at my phone more. Touche. I'm with you on that, dude. Not used to doing this leveraging stuff on BTCC. It's actually, I mean, dude, if anything, like, just go over to the demo side, Power Genetics. It's actually, once you figure it out, you'll start to realize, like, oh man, dude, like, it's actually not that bad. You know what I mean? And as long as you don't over leverage, you don't put in too much of a margin, and you allow yourself some room of flexibility for buys and sells in the market, you'll do great. It's just what happens is people put like 200x, the 300x, or the 100x, and they give themselves really small windows, and sometimes they hit, but most times they don't, and that's the hard part. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't know who he is, my batch. Austin, do you see any downside to trading futures with actual coins? I've never done it. All F and N, I've never done it, but I don't see there being an issue with it. No, I don't see there being an issue at all with it. Would you ever do a podcast with Pops the Economic? I'll probably do it in Discord, dude. If I do it, it'll probably just be in Discord. I'll probably like open it up to like 15 members, and they can like sign up for it. Let like 15 people sign up for it, so that it's a small room, so that it's we'll probably do a couple of them, so that it's more personal, and people can ask their questions versus a whole room full of like 30, 40, 50, 60 people. I'd rather just do it with like 10, keep it like small groups. If I don't overwhelm the guy. Been rocking with Oz since the beginning, even the great food reviews. I appreciate you, our caffeine. You the man. Thank you so much. I appreciate the hell out of that, dude. You think crypto will crash in August? I mean, dude, we got the tariffs coming up here, dude. First, I haven't seen the tariff. We haven't actually enacted the tariffs, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I honestly don't know what's gonna happen come August 1st, dude. We got some mixed people on this Jake guy. Some people for, some people against. He was good this morning on crypto today. Okay. Everyone can have their predictions. No one knows what the exact price is going to be. All depends on the liquidity. Yeah, I would agree with that, Jeff. That's a good take. Trump said executive order to. Oh yeah, we saw that. It's pretty cool, B. Miller. It's probably one of the better things he said in a long time. That's true, Austin. I started last October, and I feel like it's been 2 years. Yeah, Abel, you know what I'm talking about then, dude. What's up, Franco? Glad to be back. Yeah, good to see you, man. Long time no see, Franco. Hope all is well, my guy. Gosh, dang. We got some old school people coming up in the house here. I love it, man. We're seeing Power Genetics. We're seeing Franco. We're seeing a lot of people that have been here for a long time. Appreciate you guys being here. If you had previous runs, it crashes mid to late August before. Yeah, that's true. I'll give you that. That is a true statement. But I think this one's going to set it up a little bit differently because for some reason that tariff August 1st can be a different ball game, right? The only crypto people I listen to is you and Zach. I don't even know who Zach Rector is. Might have to look these guys up, dude. I don't know who they are. I'm really bad about that. I'm sorry, dude. I'm really bad about not knowing who some people are. Markets always rebound after tariffs, so wouldn't not be worried about them? So wouldn't investors not be worried about them? I mean, some people probably are, right? Some people probably are, some people probably not. It's going to be mixed results. It's going to be a mixed bag of results for sure. 401k investing in crypto comes with caveats. Surely that could be bad in the hands of poor investors. It depends on what they allow to be invested, right? I mean, they'll probably say like you probably have to pass some kind of probably have to pass something to be able to be allowed into 401ks, right? You can't just be anything that you launch on the blockchain is allowed to be in a 401k, right? So there'll probably be some rules, some regulation. All in Eli, what's going on, man? What's up, Moist Mike? Oh my gosh. So we got mixed results on Zach. We got mixed results on the other guy. What's his name? Jack or Jake or something like that. Thanks, bro. Good to see you all too. Yeah, good to see you, man. I don't know. you guys are funny, dude. After the Clarity Act signed, it's different crypto world. I think so too. That one guy, I think so too. I suggest XRB research and look into Jack. Okay. Dude, you guys are crazy. I'll leave that be. I'll leave all those be. You guys can been going all in with you for months. I appreciate you all in. I appreciate that. I'm gonna hop off. All right, crypto, good. So excited. Yeah, appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for becoming a member, man. Literally the only channel that does so consistently. I appreciate you, and thanks for being here. Thanks for being here and kicking with me. I should probably be hopping off here too, dude. I forgot that I was gonna jump on this game. The kids are out there watching the soccer game without me. We're gonna watch the the girls, the professional soccer team here in Seattle play. You never know what you'll get. Instance, some random dude may call Austin a bearded. You must be talking about the lazy shaman. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Austin, I only trust Lewis the leader. Is he still on? Does he? Hey, dude, does he actually still stream? I want to know. Dreams called a beautiful call on Sui at 10:58 Eastern Standard Time. Missed it, but looking sweet. All right, Ian, that's a good one. But yeah, I'm probably gonna hop off. I'm gonna go watch the rain game with my daughters, and we're gonna go watch some soccer, some football. Gonna go watch them on the pitch. So with all that, I appreciate you guys coming on here on this Friday night, kicking it with me. Things are looking bright. That I did not mean for that to rhyme, but I did. So Friday night and bright. Yeah, that was weird. So anyways, hope you guys have a fantastic day or night, depending on where you're at. I hope it was fantastic here on the stream. If you're new, definitely subscribe. If you're not, it's okay. I'll see you guys later. And make sure you guys hit that like button on the way out. You guys are fantastic. Love you guys a ton. Peace out. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys. I will not be on tomorrow. We got 2 soccer games. I'll tell you the truth, I might be on tomorrow night. Let's say that. I might be on tomorrow afternoon. We'll see. We'll see how the day goes. I'm not making promises. So with all that, love you guys a ton. Peace out. Peace out, TikTok.